Hey guys, this is Dubz. Now, I know you're probably listening to the Off the Top of the Dome Piece podcast, but I want to get your attention for just a second. I want to tell you a little bit about why I podcast. What is my inspiration for podcasting? I'd been interested in podcasts before, but I was just thinking, me and my friends, we always have these awesome conversations. I was always thinking, what if we had that shit recorded? And that's basically what I did. I just sat down. I got some microphones and an interface and all that kind of stuff, and some programs online. Best one's called Audacity. I think it's free. I just had this idea running through my head of sitting with my friends and being able to keep that, make my own memory. And as Kevin Smith always puts it, everybody is a content generator. Podcasting is so easy. It can become hectic trying to get it out there, but in due time. I don't really have a lot of followers right now, but I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting everything out there, and hopefully people will like it and subscribe. And it's pretty fun. On the basis of my podcast, you can do a podcast about anything. You know anything about anything? Get a fucking microphone and record that shit. There you go. I personally like talking to people. I like hearing people's stories. I like hearing stories about them growing up, the shit that they go through. The basis of my podcast is just sit down with my buddies or sit down with people that I don't know. That's what I'm trying to branch off into. Everybody does have a story. A person that you see walking down the street has a fucking story. But you wouldn't think twice about passing judgment on that person because you don't know them. But if you just took a moment to be able to see what it's like living their life and see what their aspirations are, you might look at that person a little differently. And that's basically what I'm trying to get out. I love my friends. I love the people that I surround myself with. I love my family. And this is just another way for me to collect memories. These memories, these podcasts will go on forever and ever. They will never be gone. It's kind of comforting, if I'm feeling down or feeling blue, I can sit there and I can pop on a podcast that I do with my best friend. Listen to it, I'm happy again. It's just something that makes me feel warm inside. Now, it doesn't have to be just talking to people. Anything. There are podcasts about podcasting. Crazy. There are podcasts about farming. There are podcasting about fishing. There's podcasts about anything. I like wrestling podcasts. Stone Cold, Steve Austin's got a podcast. Anybody can do it. A lot of people are scared to kind of put themselves out there, but if you're not going to get anything if you don't put in. And a lot of people, you'll get what you put into it. And I've tried to put my whole heart and soul into everything that I'm doing now. I'm trying to make more videos. I'm trying to get the podcast going off. I have a website, DubzPodSquad.com, where you can find the Off the Top of the Dome Piece podcast. And there's also a page on there called Dubz Rec Room, where I post up all kinds of cool shit that I think, like videos, songs, pictures, etc., other podcasts. So, so make some fucking podcasts. And it relieves your stress a little bit, too. Kevin says that I make him sound smart. Well, I don't know if anybody can do that, but I try my best. But it's very fun, and you'd be surprised the feeling that you get after you make one. And a lot of people that think they have really good stories, make a fucking podcast. So with that being said, please leave comments and subscribe.